Hi Scrubs, I hope you're well. So we're back at Star Stable and I have Jerry with me right now. So today I'm going to be going around and buying a couple of different horses in the game. So we have a few that I have picked out. And one of them is this one here. So this cob is based off Rooney, which is Runestone. It's really cute. So this one I have wanted for quite a little while out of the horses that came out a little while ago. So we're going to get this cob right now. We're also going to get this American paint horse. I've had my eye on this horse for quite a while now. Out of all of the Icelandics that they added, my favourite is the grey that's in the app and this one. But I kind of don't want to end up with another grey horse because I literally have so many grey horses and it's been a while since I've liked a chestnut as much as I've liked this one. So even though I liked this more in the trailer than I did when it was added to the game, I think I'm going to go with this chestnut. Is Dark Winter really not an option? It isn't. I'm not going to get either of the pets for these because I have too many pets that I just don't use. Okay, so all of the horses that I've just got, we have Rooney Runestone, which is the Darkness Stone. I wanted to call it Dark Rune, but the name wasn't an option at all, so that's unfortunate, but I really like that cob. And then we have Domino Tin, which is the American Quarter Horse. I really love the dapples on it, which is why I was drawn to that one. And then we have Day Pepper here, the little Icelandic. I'll probably change the mane and tail on this, so I'll have to come back and do that. Then we have Dark Dancer. I really wanted to call this Dark Winter, but that name just was not an option at all. We'll just change the coat here. So I'm a real fan of this particular, like, really dark liver chestnut with flax mane and tail, so I really like that. And then we have this one, which is Deep Snow. And this one, if we switch the colour, is a dapple with a dark mane and tail, which is also one of my favourite combos. So really like those two. Now, these are the last horses that I'm going to buy. I've decided that I'm not buying any new horses next year. The only exception might be if there's a Halloween horse that just like is insane. But other than that, I'm not going to buy any new horses in next year because the truth is, like years ago, you know, all these other horses that I have, take Bob for example, or Dean, like I'm so attached to those horses because I spend so much time with them, whereas like a lot of these newer horses, I just, you know, once I leveled them, I stuck them in the stable and they just don't come out. And granted, some of my older horses don't come out that much, but I have brought Bob out more times than I have brought out some of these newer horses, even though the horses themselves graphically are so much better and I think they're really stunning. I just don't bond with them the same. I don't want to train. I'm sick of training. So I feel like if I do for some random reason decide that I want to train, then I have some horses here to train. But I just don't want to buy any next year because I want something new to do other than buy horses. And that's why. So I'm just hoping that we either get like new race mechanics or something like that because that's what I enjoyed personally. I like a challenge, so for me that's what I'm waiting on. We'll take this Icelandic out here and see the main styles because I know there is quite a good range of main styles with these particular ones. I think the mane is really cool actually on this. Wow, there is so much movement in that mane. That's nice. Usually I go to Steve's to change the mane, but like literally Steve's has changed so much and I really haven't been around it very much, so I actually don't know even where to start. I mean, there is a lot of movement in that mane, which I actually I don't like that. No. That's too choppy, I think. Too messy looking. I do quite like that, but then I lose all of the animation that goes into that mane, which is quite nice. Shaved. I think I'd prefer that on the big strong cobs. I'm not sure about this now. I kind of thought that I wanted this. You know what? I'm going to leave it as it is for now. I actually kind of like it as it is. Right, let's take you back to the home stable. Actually, I should look at your gaits. So we have the walk. We have the trot. Okay, counter. Okay. Sounds like the sounds have changed. I swear the sounds have changed. That must be the tolt. It's a bit slow feeling compared to the old one. Don't know, maybe I'm just imagining it. Right, I'm going to go back and I'm going to get one of the other horses. I think the only other one that I really need to take out is this one. Is this, I'm not sure what main. I know that I don't want to change the main. Well, you can't change the main on these ones, so it doesn't matter. And this one, I know I want to keep that on rune, so let's go take you out as well. Do you know what I realised as I ran over here? I don't like this horse's full gallop at all. I don't know why, just personal preference. Maybe this. I think this. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I like the little waves. I think this is a pretty horse. Like, I don't mind the walk and the trot. And the canter is fine to me, but when I go into this, I don't want to know what it is about this, but I really just don't like the way it moves. I'm not quite sure why. I'm just not overly keen on it, but I'll maybe just get used to it. But yeah, no, so I'm not going to get any horses next year, the only exception being possibly a special Halloween horse that is just, if it absolutely, like, if I love it as much as I love Jerry, for example, that would be where I would get one at Halloween. But yeah, no, I'm not going to buy any horses next year because, one, I don't want to train anymore. I'm sick and tired of training. There's nothing really for me to do. And I'm buying a lot of horses that I max and then I put in my stable and then I just never go near them again. And it's become a habit now and I just don't see the point anymore, really. As much as the horses have got really, really nice and I think they've really improved. Like the horses that we got years ago versus now are insane, like the difference, like they're gorgeous. But I just don't see the point in doing something like getting a horse that I'm gonna max and then just leave in the back of the stable. I just don't see the point at all. So for me, that's why I'm gonna just go ahead and just not buy anything next year, even if it's something that I really like. I'm just gonna be like, nope, I decided this, I'm going to stick to it. And I have, what, 5 horses there that I bought today that'll basically tide me over for a very long period of time, considering how little I train nowadays. So yeah, I think it'll be absolutely fine. In that respect, I don't think I'll be. There's a big long line here where the colour changes, and I've only just noticed this. Oh, don't get hit by that. Why am I noticing this, like, right now? Is it because of... I don't know why this is, but I'm noticing it right now, and I'm gonna run away from it. Because I'm just getting fixated on that big line now. But yeah. Those are the reasons why I just don't have anything really that I want to do. I've even found myself now, I can't even bother to do grind and stuff. Like, I don't want to do the grind in the Winter Village because I'm like, I'm going to get an outfit that I'm not going to wear. And because I'm a creature of habit. I'm very, very well aware of it. Like, I get an outfit I like and I stick with it and I don't really change. So yeah, I think that for me, I think Halloween was the last grinding I was really bothering to do. There was a lot of grinding to do at Halloween, so like the new Winter Village is really gorgeous. It's really, really pretty. I've been in there a few times. I've done the races a few times. I haven't been like doing them every day or anything. I'm just kind of going on and doing them, one, when I have the time, and also when I actually have the motivation to do them. So because I really don't have time to do this anymore, really. Probably tell how unenthusiastic I am at the minute. That's just where I am. That's where my headspace is. I genuinely can't be bothered with a lot of things anymore. Like, just in general. I'm not just talking about Star Stable. I just mean in general. I don't have the energy anymore for a lot of stuff. I'm just too tired most days. Like, some weekends I've slept ridiculous amounts of times because I'm so tired after work that the only thing I want to do is sleep to try and be ready for Monday morning because I'm gonna have a long week. But like, I think it's important that I do say that I am enjoying my work. Like, I am genuinely enjoying it. I find myself very tired at the end of the week, and I think I'd rather spend the time, you know, getting to a stage where I feel like I'm progressing with that. This is becoming very rambly, and I didn't mean this video to be rambly at all. Let's go get another horse out. I really like this cob. It's a really cute cob. But yeah, so those 5 horses are the last horses I'm buying this year, and I'm not going to buy any next year unless there is a really nice Halloween horse that I can't pass up at Halloween next year. But other than that, I'm not going to get anything because I don't train, I don't want to train, I'm not interested in training. I want new things to do that avoid grind, really. Unless it's something that's going to kind of make things, like if I had to grind, for example, to get better gear because the race mechanics changed or something like that would make it quite engaging and challenging, that would be different. But I just have so little time to play Star Stable, let alone games right now. And any free time that I do get, you know, I have to sort of divide it up between things that I really need to get done and stuff like that, so I just don't have the same time anymore to do a lot of things. So yeah, I guess that's where I am with everything. Sorry for all the random rambling, but anyway, you can let me know down in the comments below which of the 5 of these was your favourite. Buy my scrubs. I can leave it there. I hope you have a lovely day, and bye!